What's up guys? Today we're installing a rear diffuser on a Camry TRD. So to start, you need to lift the vehicle and climb under the back side. Under the rear trunk here on the very bottom, you're going to see this plastic tray, and what's holding it are these plastic clips. These three in the back have a 10mm head, so you're going to go ahead and remove these outer two plastic nuts. Now in the kit, we supply two studs. Now these studs are 1.5 inches long and they're tapped on both sides with M6 threads. You're gonna go ahead and get your blue Loctite and put a little bit inside one of the ends. It doesn't matter which end. And you're gonna wanna thread it right here onto one of the studs. And it'll thread right on since the threads match. And thread it on until it stops. Now the blue Loctite is what's going to hold it from coming off. Do the same thing on the left side of the vehicle. Grab some blue Loctite, dab it on the inside of the threads, and thread it on into the left stud. And once you got that done, let them sit maybe for about a minute or two, and you can install your rear diffuser onto these spots after we work on this portion here. Alright, so after installing your two studs onto the vehicle with the blue Loctite, you're going to move toward the back of the vehicle and identify these pop clips. There's one on each side, and there's one on the right, one on the left, and you can use a flathead screwdriver to remove them. Just insert the screwdriver into the slot and pop it open like this. You can work your way around it if need be, but it should pop out just like that. So take out the one on the left and then move to the right and do the exact same thing and remove this one. Boom. So you got them both out. So now you can actually install the diffuser. The diffuser installs right onto these two studs and onto these two back portions. Both of these mounting points, so all four of them are mounted directly to the chassis. Alright, so we can now install the diffuser. So this is a metric bolt with a 10mm head. It's a metric 6 and it's only 16mm long. I grab one of these, put a 1/4 inch by 1 inch washer on it, and apply some blue thread locker to the threads, like so. And now with the help of some of my buddies here, we can actually install this diffuser onto the two studs toward the front of the car. We're going to line them up with the studs and just start threading in. Super straightforward. The blue Loctite is what's going to hold it. I'm going to grab another bolt and another washer, move to the other side where Juan's standing here, and do the same thing with the bolt and washer and some blue Loctite. So now we can install it into this next hole here. I made a little bit right here. Now we're going to leave those loose because the next two bolts we're going to push through here. These slots, there's two slots at the rear of the diffuser, and we're going to push right up through. We're going to use a 45mm spacer and a 65mm long bolt, and I'll show you right now. Here's your bolt with a 1/4 inch by 1 inch washer. Here's your 45mm spacer. You're going to place this right on top of the diffuser. You're going to push your bolt from the bottom up to the top. It's going to go right into the vehicle all the way at the top there, just like that. Now you're going to place a small washer on the inside. You should be able to reach in there. And then a nylock nut is going to thread right in or right onto that bolt there. So now that that's on, we can go and do the exact same thing on the other side. Same thing, bolt, spacer, washer nut. Okay, so now you can adjust it forward and back where you want. I'm gonna line these points up with the underside of the bumper, and I'm just gonna tighten everything up with a 10mm wrench. This one's also gonna have, it's gonna be a 10mm on the bottom and the top. All right, so we got the diffuser up. It's on there loosely right now, so you can adjust it forward and back as necessary. These holes are actually slots, so you can give it a little bit more of an aggressive look as you pull it backward. So these two, just go ahead and tighten them with the 10mm. I've got a drill here, but I've got it on a low setting, maybe 9 or 10. And I'm just gonna go ahead and tighten these rear two. And I'm gonna move a little bit back to these other two bolts, and then you hold the top of the wrench. And on the bottom, go ahead and do the same thing, and tighten it down. And there you go. The whole diffuser is installed. It's securely on the frame, so you can feel comfortable driving down the road now, and it does sit up high. It's made to be as functional as possible, so you can see the airflow is going to pass under here and move on upward and outward. It just smooths the whole underside under the trunk here. So enjoy.